Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
And we're following that breaking news in Warren. An 8-year-old boy rushed to Ascension St. John after accidentally shooting himself in the face. Warren police rushed to an apartment complex near 10 Mile and Hoover.
Yeah, they immediately got that child into an ambulance, stopping traffic along the route to the hospital. They're telling our Mara McDonald that ambulance didn't stop for a single light in its rush to get that boy some life-saving help. Now, Mara is live at the scene right now, and Mara, at the time, the boy he was breathing on his own at the time.
He sure was, Demond, and police are telling us that his heart was beating on its own as well. Take a look behind me. You can see the yellow crime scene tape is up. The police are inside this apartment. Here's what we know. Warren PD got the 911 call. They got out here really fast. When they arrived, inside this home was a mother, father, and this little 8-year-old's younger brothers and sisters. Somehow, he got a hold of an unsecured gun and shot himself in the head.
When we got here, we found an 8-year-old child that had suffered what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot to his head. The child was still alive and still breathing and still conscious. When we got here, we rushed him with the Warren Fire Department to St. John Main Hospital, where he is currently in critical condition, and he's undergoing surgery now, and he's getting the very best care that he possibly can get.
Back here live, police telling us that that little one's mother is with him at the hospital. The father, on the other hand, is down at Warren Police being asked questions at this point. You will remember that Michigan recently enacted safe storage laws. What does that mean? That if you have a firearm and you have a child in your home, it has to be locked up in some capacity. And it's got to be, with a gun lock or in some sort of storage box. And in the law, it states if you have a minor in your house that discharges this weapon and it's not secured, it's a felony. So let's see how this proceeds with the police, and let's see how this little boy does. Everybody is hopeful he's going to make it. We're live in Warren tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Included.
Our other top story, a local chiropractor facing major legal problems and a criminal investigation right now for how he allegedly treated one patient. Now, he sells himself as one of only a handful of Michigan chiropractors or neurologists, but a former patient is claiming he is a sexual predator and offers video as apparent proof.
The case is out of Warren and involves Dr. John Pisadas of the Spinal Recovery Center. Tonight, Local 4's Rod Maloney is here with just how this case got its start. Rod.
Well, Kimberly, here's the complaint right here. The doctor had no idea it was coming this morning, but it's a patient of his who claims that she was sexually abused in an exam room and she didn't have any proof. So apparently she decided to go out and get some. In a most unusual move, Attorney Azam Elder chose to hold his press conference this afternoon on the sidewalk out in front of Dr. Pisadas' Warren Clinic. Elder's client not there and remaining unidentified.
He took advantage of her and took advantage of his ability of being a doctor who's supposed to be trustworthy and caring, and he basically was committing sexual assault and sexual battery.
Elder made public this video, he says, taken by his client's spy camera brought into the exam room. Local 4 blurred the video due to its graphic nature. Elder says his client first went for treatment of a rib injury last February, and she told a friend she thought that medical exam went much farther.
Her friend told her what's happening to you is inappropriate, and her friend told her, go get a hidden camera because no one's going to believe you, because this is a physician and you're just a patient.
So the patient went for a second exam, the camera rolling, the clip running about 30 seconds, and there's no audio. Elder says the over-the-counter surveillance camera didn't come with a microphone. The video shows during the exam the doctor touched her well below the ribs throughout most of the exam, with her pressed up against the door or near the exam room door. Elder believes that was to prevent anyone from walking in.
We want to make sure that that this doctor is held accountable for what he did.
Now, Local 4 reached out to Dr. Pisadas before the press conference, got him on the phone. He said that sexual assault never happened. There is no way it could be true, and said whatever the accusation is, it is false. Now, that was before he had received receipt of this. He had not been served at that point, so we called him back later in the afternoon. He did not return our call, did not pick up the phone, and his practice was closed this afternoon, so we could not get any more comment from him. Back to you.
Rod, before you go, so that's all about the civil part of this case, right? What about the criminal charges?
Well, we called Warren Police. They told us that they did, in fact, get a police report on the doctor and that they are investigating. They've turned it over to the Detective Bureau, but so far there's been no arrest, so we'll have to wait and see where this goes in the future.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Okay, Rod, we appreciate it.
Well, it's the season more door-to-door scammers tend to be trolling. They often migrate to Michigan as summer approaches, peddling bogus deals on everything from tree trimming to driveway repairs.
Yeah, and now the Better Business Bureau is putting out a scam alert. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester is live with some victims who lost some big money here, right, Hank?
Yeah, Kimberly Dumond, I mean, you guys know how it is. The weather's finally getting nice again here in Metro Detroit, so that means the scammers, they are walking through neighborhoods, they're walking up to your door, simple knock, one big red flag. If they're asking for cash up front, beware. It starts with a simple knock at the door. On the other side of that door, a possible scammer. Somebody looking to take advantage of you, offering you a service or a deal that doesn't even exist. These door-to-door scammers making their move right now. The weather's changed and they're ready to roll. And people like Carol, who I met today at my Help Me Hank meetup in Sterling Heights, well, she's ready for them.
Well, first of all, I put a little no solicitors sign on my front door.
Yeah.
That's deterred a few.
The best advice, if you're suspicious, just don't answer the door. That's exactly what Dennis does. When somebody shows up at the door and they're asking you for something, do you have a plan? What do? Answer it? You don't answer it.
Don't answer it.
Driveway repair, landscaping work, and tree trimming scams. They are booming right now. Oftentimes, these people will ask you to pay for the service in full up front. Don't do it. Here's Melanie Ducanel with the Better Business Bureau.
Never pay up front, never pay in full, never actually pay a door-to-door salesman. Wait until you get a contract that you can figure out how you can cancel, what's your refund policy.
And oftentimes, unfortunately, these scammers targeting neighborhoods with many seniors. It's important they have this information so they can be on alert. Back out here live, and oftentimes, as we've said, these scammers come from different parts of the country, make their way into Metro Detroit. Once they've cased the neighborhood, gotten the cash they want, they're long gone. We're live here tonight. Hank Winchester, Help Me Hank, back to you.
And Hank, before you go, any idea how much the average victim is losing in these scams?
Yeah, I mean, in some cases, Damon, we've heard of victims losing $10,000, $15,000, people doing driveway repair, paying up front for the entire season for landscaping. Again, that is the red flag. If you're being told to pay for a service in full before it starts, don't do it. Back to you.
All right, Hank, thank you.
People losing a lot of money in those scams. All right. Well, we are 6 days from thousands descending on Detroit for this year's NFL Draft.
Yeah, Sean Lay joins us live now. And Sean, if fans are heading downtown, what exactly do they need to know?
We are covering every angle of that for you. We're calling it Draft 101. And here's the deal. Another round of street closures in the downtown area, kind of moving out now, starting 6 tomorrow morning. Right here, this section of Woodward Avenue will be shut down as the draft footprint, as it's called, begins to expand. So we're with the city official today. He is the chief of infrastructure for the city. And again, Draft 101, everything you need to know to get in and out of the draft. Street closures, where are we right now?
All right, so we're entering phase 4 tomorrow of our multi-phase plan. So phase 4 begins tomorrow at 6 a.m.
Okay.
We'll be closing Woodward basically from Congress all the way down to Jefferson here.
Right. Okay, all
so this
way
is
through.
already closed,
Yep.
but we'll be completely closing it. Campus Martius all the way down to Jefferson is going to be fully closed off. What that means is you won't be able to go down on Woodward, and you won't be able to cross east-west on Larned and Congress.
So be aware of that when you're coming down for work or coming down for
Yep.
Talk to me, Sam. I'm coming with my kids. Where do I park, and what kind of transit should I use to get in?
So it's all up to the person. We have created a bunch of very affordable park and ride options for people coming down.
Okay.
So Smart is offering a $2 park and ride from anywhere in Metro Detroit. They have lots set up in Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties.
Park there and ride in.
Yep. So you don't have to worry about traffic or parking or anything. The next option is we have Q Line that has partnered with 4 lots in Wayne State and New Center. And for $5, you can park up at Wayne State, hop on the Q Line, and take you right down Woodward for something that's very easy to get to.
City of Detroit really making it easy to get in and out because parking will be at a premium or non-existent at all near the draft area. Hey, that's the People Mover track down here over Woodward. If you know me, you know I love the People Mover because it works for you, and for the draft, it's really going to work for you. If you park outside of the city, hop on any of the People Mover entrances, and then if you think about it, it's going to take you around the entire draft and get off anywhere you want to. And guys, it's free. Back to you.
All right, Sean, thanks. And here's yet another reminder, can't drive this home enough. If you're headed downtown for business or pleasure this weekend, watch out for the new road closures leading up to the NFL draft.
Starting tomorrow at 6 a.m., both sides of Woodward around Campus Martius will close. Also expect closures in the same area on Michigan Avenue, Fort, Larned, Congress, and Monroe. And make sure you're not parked in those areas overnight either because you could be towed. We'll have complete details on clickondetroit.com.
Now time for a check of the weather as we head into this weekend.
Yeah, let's get right over to meteorologist Kim Adams with a first look at the forecast. Beautiful day, but it's breezy out there. You can tell from all of our live shots.
I know, and you can also tell, I was just looking here, when you see white caps on the Detroit River, you know we've got a pretty good wind out there. Winds are gusting now at about 25 miles per hour. It's 57 downtown, but only 51 in Howell, low 50s in Pontiac, mid 50s in Adrian. Morning temperatures over the next 7 days are going to be close to freezing, at least a couple of mornings anyway. Sunday and Monday morning at about 34 degrees, but if you're in the suburbs, could be a little colder than that. So that does mean we are at risk of some frost. And also the morning of the draft, it'll be 32 degrees, but we do warm up in the afternoon into the 50s. Right now it's 57 in Mount Clemens, 55 in Ann Arbor, 51 in Howell, and 58 down in Monroe. Not a lot of clouds out there right now. We've got some high, thin ones downtown, but otherwise a beautiful evening. Sunsets tonight after 8 o'clock, about 8:25. So 49 tomorrow with isolated sprinkles. Also some sunshine, though, but a little bit of a windy, kind of a blustery day tomorrow. Sunday looks like the better of the 2 days with plenty of sunshine and a high of 56. We'll talk more about that draft forecast coming up.